Okay, so I gotta go back in here and make sure that my security is tight. So I'm going back in here to the I'm back into the control panel, and I'm gonna tell you about all of this stuff that they didn't put on here. But anyway, gotta go back into the user account. When I go back into the user account, but I'm supposed to be the administrator over the local account. So I have to go into manage the credentials. So once I go in there, when I go in here, I have to always go over here into Windows credentials. And there they go. You see this? You see that? You see that? Generic credentials and other items. So let me pull it back so you can see everything that I'm doing. It was modified today. And I just reinstalled this. I had to do a reset on my computer. You see, who is this? You see that? Internet or network address. Virtual app did logical. Username. I don't know who that individual is. Let me see what happens if I go to try to edit it. Okay, so what if I just delete that? Let me see if I can just delete that opposed to just removing him. Because he's going to come back. It doesn't matter how many times I do it. They always come back. Let's see what happens if it says edit generic credentials. Make sure that the username and password that you type can be used to access the location, the internet or network address. Virtual app did logical, and the username and the password. So I deleted the username. Let me delete the password. And look, I can't save it. Can't save it. Okay, so got to cancel that. All right, so since whoever this is in here, you got to come out of there because I got work to do. And when they do that, when I go to remove it, it says to delete generic credential. Are you sure you want to permanently delete this generic credential? Internet or network address. Virtual app did logical username 02. I don't even know who that is. You see that? Okay, but I gotta get rid of it. Okay, I get rid of that. And then the other one is the SSO underscore pop underscore device. It was modified today. So let me pull that back so you all can see it. And look what it says about this person. It says the type is a window extended credential, resource Microsoft account target equal SSO underscore pop underscore device. Identity is, I don't know who this thing is, but it says, note, this item has been created by another program. Please use the program to view or edit details related to this item. It said it was modified today. Let me see if it'll give me a date. Because today is December the 4th, Monday, December the 4th. It's 6:17 p.m. I gotta remove you. And it asks me, are you sure you want to permanently delete this item? Type Windows extended credential. After deleting the item, the application that created this item may no longer be able to use the information stored in it. It shouldn't be in there no way. Okay, so I did that one. Let me go back into the control panel. Because I needed to go in here, I think into the security. I had to go into security. So I'm in security now. So the smart screen is off. So I think I need to change the settings. But, oh my goodness, you see that? I think they just got back in there. When that happens, I think they just went ahead and got back in there. Okay, change user account. View that, okay. The maintenance. You see under the maintenance? So you see this home group, you can't access or create a home group right now. Let me see what it look like. This computer can't connect to a home group. Change advanced settings sharing. Let's see what that means. Okay, turn off. I always keep all this stuff off. Turn off file and printer sharing. Turn this off. They don't need to get in there. Period. File and printer, turn it off. Turn it off. Allow Windows to manage home group connections. The home group connections. Typically, Windows manages the connections to other home group computers. But if you have the same user accounts and passwords on all of your computers, you can have home group use your account instead. Home group shouldn't even be in there. Okay. Under the gas turn off, turn off. Let me see if under all networks. Turn on password protection sharing. Save those. And that want me to say sign out. I can't sign out right now. I still got other stuff to do. Okay. Okay. I gotta go back in here to the maintenance. Change maintenance settings. Okay. Turn on Windows Smart. I don't need that. Okay. Let me go back. I'm trying to do it so that you all can see what I'm doing. Now, let's see. Okay, I just came out of that one. System. Okay, I have to go into system. I'll show you what happens when I go into the system. You see this? This is supposed to be my information for my computer, the processor. But anyway, when I go into my system, the device manager, remote setting, system protection, and advanced system setting, I go in here to remote setting, and this comes up. Remote assistance. Allow remote assistance connections to this computer. I go into advanced, and then you can set limits for the use of remote assistance on this computer. Allow this computer to be controlled remotely. That's always checked. So it says set the maximum amount of time invitations can remain open. I take this all the way down to 1 and 1 minute. That's all they get, 1 minute. And then I check that box. And then I uncheck this box because I don't want them to have no remote access to my computer, period. And I go back in here. And then I go into system protection. Sorry about that. And then I turn on I delete whatever's in there first. Delete that, whatever it is. You will not be able to undo unwanted system changes on this drive. Are you sure? Yes, I don't care. And then I turn on system protection. Apply, okay. On both of them. Windows regarding to, when did this happen? What is that? I don't know, but I want it protected because it got something to do with my files. I'm sorry. Okay, that's advanced. I don't know what this is, but user profile. You see that? These are my files, and these are the user profiles. So I don't know who this default file is, but I can't do anything with it. This is mine. I can't use the roaming, so let me get out of here. Startup and recovery. I'm not going to be doing too much clicking and stuff inside this stuff because I don't want my computer to crash. And I'm not going to change the name of the computer, but you see, I normally go in there and change that crap. Okay, the system protections, I did that already. Advanced system, I already did this. Okay, so let me get out of here. It was something else inside this control panel I wanted you all to see. The File Explorer option. I don't think this is the one I wanted to be in, but I'm going to go in here and make some changes in that. I don't want to do too much, making too many changes because I don't want to have to go through that update. Where is it at? All of these, you see that? All of these are connected to the remote connection software. You see that? Remote app and desktop connection. Let's see what that look like. And it's going to try and tell me there are no connections available. I know it's not. And the sync center. But that's not where I was at. Where was I at? I wasn't here, was I? No, that wasn't it. I got it. I have to get this one. Wrong one. Okay, now where was I at? Was I in network? I think I was there. I think that's where I was at. I think. You see that? That's not me. It's not connected, but it is connected. And then I got the Bluetooth. It's not connected. But let me see if it let me go in here. You see that? And normally when I go in here and copy delete some of this stuff, see that? Allow other network users to control or disable shared internet connections. So that box is checked and I can't do anything with it. This shouldn't be. Well, I needed to show it to you. Because I got to get back on the internet, y'all. And I got a lot of work to do. I think it was this one. This is supposed to be just what's inside my programs and software. So I turn on the windows, turn the features on and off. Gotta wait on them to find it. And I turn all this crap off. Turn it all off. You're not getting in here. I don't. All of this stuff is connected to the remote software. See that? All of it is. Look at that XP viewer, XPS services, the work folder client, work folders client. What does it say? Allows file synchronization with a configured file server. I don't hear. And that PowerShell. Okay, I got all in my there. So I'm going to have to start the computer up. I'm not starting the computer up just yet because I have a lot to do. And once I start it up, it's got to go through this Windows update just to put the stuff back on there up under a different name. And it shouldn't be. Microsoft shouldn't have this type of control over my computer. Well, they shouldn't have if this is... Microsoft should not have gave any of those other entities, even the government, this type of control over people's personal information. This is my home computer. This is in violation of my Article 1 right. They all up in here. All in here. It shouldn't be. It's not only Microsoft, it's all of the telecommunication service providers. Even that software that I use to download my printer, it's everybody who have anything to do with any type of telecommunication devices or services. Every software you have, every program you got on your computer, it's up under the government program, up under the government law, and they may or may not have those legal disclaimers that are about 18,000 pages long. Who the hell gonna read it? Oh, I'm sorry, because I'm supposed to be using these. Oh, this is just so frustrating. I'm not gonna restart right now, because I have other stuff to do. Now these are the updates so far. You see that? You see that? I just want you to see that. See these numbers on these updates? Now, by the time I leave from off the computer, I'm going to show you how many more updates they didn't put on here. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. One more thing. I have to find this, what's the security and maintenance? Look, I'm going to show you how they got the software, attached to, your mice, everything. Let me show it to you. Because you all won't believe it. You all won't believe it if I told you. Now you see this? This is up under my devices. Let me go in here. Up under connected. Because all of these devices are connected. These are not mine. They're supposed to be. I'm trying to find out which Bluetooth is going to pull up. I'm talking. You see what it's saying? Your PC is searching for and can be discovered by Bluetooth devices. You see that? Sorry, I'm smoking a cigarette. Okay, well, it's taking too long to find it. So, let me go on back out of here. Because what I have to do is just make sure everything is still on. I'm sorry. Now, I have to go down here to... I turn everything off. I don't want Windows to manage nothing. So, I have to go down here to devices and printers. And then it pulls up. See that? You see this? You see I just installed my printer. So, now I'm going to have a problem. Because I don't know which one is mine. Now, you see these devices? Let me show you how they look. The mouse settings. Let me show you this. You see that? They control the mouse. I need to change the way it look in hide pointer while typing. It don't hide it though. So I guess they in there typing. Enhance printer precision. Excuse me. Now you see that? Here compliant mouse. Type mouse and you see that? Mouse and other pointing devices. This is what's installed on here. Mice and other pointing devices. See that? This is just for the mouse. This device is working okay. The driver. See that? Put it back down. Device started. MOU hid. I don't know what the hell that means, but let me go back. I'm gonna go ahead to these properties. Now this is the HID compliant mouse. I'm not gonna bother this because allow this device to wake up. This is directly connected to my stuff too. Now why do the monitor need to be on here? You see that? Why do they need to be on here? And why do they need to troubleshoot? I wonder what would happen if I removed it. You see, and that's not even mine. This is mine. I have a Dell. I have a Dell monitor. But the name of their monitor is the generic PNC monitor. Oh, and this is from Intel. So Intel is got their little stuff in here. Let me stop y'all. But this is what I want to show y'all. These printers. Now, I need to find out which one is mine. Because once I uninstall them, see that? See that? I'm not going to do that right now. Yes, I am. And guess what? It won't even let me. You see that? It won't let me. What the world? You got to be kidding me. It won't even let me. So guess what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to... This is for the spool printers. Show informational notification for network printers. Show informational notification for local printers. You don't need to know none of that. Let me stop because I'm going to end up having to redo something. I'll talk to y'all later.